and then thinking about it that night while watching the Ravens and the Packers, because, again, I'm a lead pipe wielding professional that just can't turn it off. I kept thinking, what would the Chargers look like with Rashawn Slater at left tackle and Joe Alt look at right? They'd be Super Bowl contenders of the first variety. And, Justin Herbert, when we interviewed Jim Harbaugh on the Zoom for this game in advance, no surprise he was gushing about Justin Herbert. Again, remember he came in here in the summer and he's like, I woke up tonight. I woke up last night, looked at the ceiling, said, we got to he was sitting right here. I got to get Justin Herbert to the Hall of Fame.
And we're just like, what?
Right. You know what I mean? And he feels that way about him. He gushed about him in a span of, he went on for like 10 minutes, but in a span of like 45 seconds, those 10 minutes, he equated him to Ethan Hunt of Mission Impossible, Pablo Picasso, because he just painted a perfect masterpiece against the Cowboys the week before. And then because he's just a guy that you can count on in any situation to run you over, and he can also think his way through you. He called him a half man, half beast. And so we put up a graphic during the game of Tom Cruise, Pablo Picasso, and a Minotaur, not a centaur. I thought he meant centaur, really, which is, man on a beast's body, not a beast on a man's body. Anyway, long story short, Minotaur, centaur,
learning
green jacket,
gold jacket, green jacket. Right? I get it. But Herbert is really that. There was that one drive where he ran one for like 30 yards and then threw one in, bouncing off people. He's got a broken left hand. That thing is definitely hurting him. There's no question about it. They were spraying it with like I guess something to numb his elbow. It's crazy what he's doing. Omari and Hampton's really good. Their receivers are really good, but if he doesn't have time to find his receivers, it's a wrap. But the Chargers can absolutely come into your town and one and done you. That I saw too. They have some real warrior football players, and the head coach is plugged into them. Just saying that. But I just thought to myself, if they had those two all-world tackles, Joe Alt got a Pro Bowl nod at left tackle. He was playing right tackle his rookie season. Left tackle is what he played at Notre Dame. He played 6 games and got the Pro Bowl nod. So if he's sitting out there at right tackle and Rashawn Slater's out there at left tackle, the 1 seed might already be wrapped up. They're that good. So,
well, they ain't playing.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not walking through that door. But the Chargers might be walking through your door.
Yeah, perhaps. And I think, if you're a Pats fan, you kind of want to see the Chargers. I don't think you want Houston's defense coming to town.
They won't. Houston's not
going to
drop
see
that
Josh
far.
Allen again.
No, sir. You're not seeing Houston in the wild card round. Houston's going to beat the Colts because Riley Leonard's starting, and they're going to be the 5 seed. They're going to visit the AFC North champion, and they are going to be a massive problem.
Yeah.
And that's not going to be one of those games that you see from the Texans in the wild card round where it's just like, well, they're going to nice job, your consolation prize to make the division round, and you're not making the AFC Championship game, which you've never made because you're not ready yet. That's not the Texans team walking in to a divisional playoff weekend this year. Not by a long shot.
Oh, interesting question. Do you think this is the better of the Texans teams we've seen the last 2 years that have won playoff games?
Doubt about it. No doubt. They've got 2 years of Final Four of the conference experience, 2. And the team before them that
offense may not be as good.
Guess what? They're getting better. 2 rookies.
In Denver. Now we're going to go through the practice today and just continue to see let that play out. Have more clarity closer to Saturday.
So no one else at this point that you're sure of?
Yeah, true.
Do you have any update on the major guys who might be back at practice?
Sure. Got a list. Darius Davis will practice today. Ben St. Juice will practice today. R.J. Mickens will practice today. Kamani Vidal will practice today. And Jamari Sawyer will not practice today.
Just how is Jamari doing, and any part of you thinking about holding him out this weekend just to have him back at left tackle for the playoff?
Yeah, I don't. He's doing good. He's trying to in a really good direction, and it's gotten better every week, every day. So it doesn't look like he'll be able to go this week, but possibly next.
What was the trade reaction when you told him he was starting?
Let's go.
Guts reaction.
A few words, respected our decision, and not like it's a week off. I mean, he was the last person to leave the building last night, and one of the first in this morning, and he'll practice today.
You had a little bit of a different tone last year when you guys had a chance to get the 5 seed. Is the big difference just Justin's hands? Is that primarily the difference as far as the approach?
No, I think every year will be different, and circumstances are different.
You mentioned the other day just other guys getting the opportunity this week. Just what excites you the most about maybe some of the younger guys getting a chance to maybe have a longer runway this week?
Yeah, some of the healthiest guys, some of the probably the most motivated too, with the way I think of it, everything to gain with this opportunity.
Trey's career path has been a little different for a guy picked that high in the draft. Is there any, I guess, what's your thought on where he is at his career at this point?
He's chomping at the bit to play.
Does it mean a lot to him to have this opportunity? He can further his career, put it on tape, as they say.
Yeah, yes. I mean, put myself in his shoes and I would have had the same reaction he did. Let's go. Let me have at it.
Khalil the other day sort of mentioned that one of your traits is your ability to empower people in the building, empower players. I'm curious, from your perspective, how do you feel like you go about doing that? How do you feel like you go about instilling belief in players?
I don't know. Just there's just so many good, great people that are great at what they're doing, and I go about trying to learn from them. Have them rub off on me. I mean, anybody that's good at what they do, anybody that's a good person. I mean, yeah, I want it to rub off. People are bad or kind of